Good day. Soul Healing Angel here. How are you? Also known as Mary Beth. You're having a good day. It's snowing here. Just started. I'm at Palo Santo. I just love to see the flame. Isn't it beautiful? Get a little bit of smoke here. I just love to let it go down by itself. Well, then I'll show you this is a painting I did a long time ago. And you've got like the light and then the reflection. But it's a question of which one is the real light? Which is the original, which is the reflection? It's a question. I don't know. I did that in the 1980s. A long time ago. Okay, let's do some Palo Santo. Okay. All right. This channel is to help you all. It's actually kind of helped me too, actually, along your healing journey. It's to help those who are on a spiritual journey. And I share with you what I do to help me on a daily basis through my spiritual journey. And what I do, like when I meditate. And one of the things that I do when I meditate is, of course, I light a candle, I burn incense. Today I'm burning Palo Santo with us here with the video. And when I meditate, meditation is listening. Now there's a difference between meditation and prayer. When you pray, okay, this is my interpretation and my understanding. When you pray, it's making supplication. It's asking questions to God or source, and it's saying, you know, I need help with this, or please help me with this, or please heal this person or help this person, or whatever. That's prayer. That's my understanding. Meditation is listening. It's being quiet, going to a quiet spot. And it doesn't necessarily mean like, what I do is I go in a dark room. I use my bedroom, and it's dark. I do sit in a lotus position for as long as I can, and I have to stretch my legs out because they get tired. But I listen, and you listen to that. Okay, I've used this term before, the voiceless voice. I didn't bring up that phrase. I will attribute it to Neil Donald Walsh, who wrote Conversations with God. He shared it in an interview that I was listening to the other day with Alex Ferrari on Next Level Soul. So I listened to that voiceless voice. And I have words that come to me, and I try to write them down, either immediately or I might write them down and go back into meditation. Today, the words that came to me, one of the first words that came to me was the word listen. That we need to listen. We need to listen. And that word, I think, has many levels to it. You know, we need to listen in meditation. And then we need to listen in our lives. We need to listen to the people in our life. We need to listen to our loved ones. There are partners, our children, listen. Even our animals, we have to listen to our animals. What's going on with them? Listen to what they're saying, or listen between the words. You know, it's also maybe observation, you know, watching their body language. What's going on in their eyes? What's going on in their, their position, their body position? Are they tense? Are they speaking fast? Are they speaking slow? Listening to what is not said as well as to what is said. So listen. Another phrase that came up that I was thinking about, and because I've been thinking about some things that I'm dealing with, partly where I've been in a relationship where I was ghosted. I thought it was a relationship that was going to lead to, I thought, happily ever after. And I felt that it's something I need to share with, especially, I feel I need to share with my daughters and young women, any kind of woman, any woman, but also men too. It's that whole thing of be careful who you share your energy with. That's the phrase. That's what I wrote down. Be careful who you share your energy with. And you know what that means? Be careful who you sleep with. Be careful who you screw. Okay? Period. Be careful who you share your energy with, because you don't know what their intentions are. And there are people who siphon off your energy for bad reasons, and they will tap into you and your energy and hook on to your energy, and then keep siphoning and siphoning and siphoning. It's hard to get them unhooked off of your energy. You have to cut the tie, and it can be very difficult to cut the tie. I'm spiritually speaking, and this happens. Some of you may think I'm crazy. Okay, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying, but I'm telling you that you have to be careful. And I think, I don't know, I know our mother said, to girls, keep your legs crossed, don't open your legs, that kind of thing, There's a song in, what's the musical? Oh, I can't even think of it now. It'll come to me. It's the first one when I went to in college, and they were putting it on, and they talked about staying perpendicular, and she kept her legs straight, skirt, legs sealed and all that. And you just want to be cautious and be careful, because you just don't know. You need to know a person before you share that with them. And in a way, our mothers and grandmas and grandmothers, they were right. I'm not saying you have to be married, but please, you need to know somebody. It's just, back in the day, there was the thing, one night stands, friends with benefits and all that crap, but it's not a good thing. You want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel good about them. And sharing your energy like that is sacred. So you want to be careful. So that came to me, that phrase, okay? All right. I didn't mean to get into all this. Before I forget, let's ring a little bell here. Clear the energy. All right with that. All right. The next phrase that came to me was, you have brought me up from the ashes of my life. I had trouble reading my handwriting here because it was kind of dark when I wrote it. You have brought me up from the ashes of my life. And then the word that came to me, or the picture in my mind, was a phoenix. So I was thinking of a phoenix, and I'm very, I feel like, in a way, I feel like a phoenix. I'm getting there. They're coming up from the ashes of my life. I had to leave a job that I loved, and just, I had to start all over again. And it's not been easy. It just crumbled to ashes. Crumbled, burned to ashes. But through my faith and spirit, I've built it up again. And learning to be at peace and to surrender, which I've learned that many, many times in my life. I've had to rebuild, repackage myself, renew myself again, and you rise again just like the phoenix. I think of that phoenix, in Harry Potter. I don't know how many Harry Potter fans there are, but I think about that phoenix that burns itself up, and then the little bird rises from the ashes. Phoenix. I also thought about a golden dragon. Think about a dragon. I really felt that 2024 was the year of the dragon, and I felt so close to dragons, not because of Game of Thrones, although I thought that was wonderful too, but I felt close to dragons because they are just majestic, and they're fierce, but they can be loving, and they're strong. And I'm reading about the Sophia Code, and it's the tribe of the golden dragon. And Jesus belonged to a group called the Essenes, which I'm learning more about. And so did Mary Magdalene, so did Mother Mary. And I feel close to those two also. And Terah and Isis, Hathor, they're part of the Golden Dragon tribe. So I feel close to the Golden Dragon as well. Then I have here, I can't even read my writing, but it has the word surrender, just total surrender. Our life, you just have to surrender to God. When you don't know where to turn, you don't know where to go, you don't know where to turn, what to do, just surrender. Say, Mother, Father, God, or God, Source, guides, angel, I surrender. Help me. Show me the way. It was in depth for just a few words, a few phrases that I had, but I wanted to share that with you. Then I had, I have a little calendar too that's also like a devotional, and came up was from Psalm 10. It's from the Old Testament. So I don't know, you could be in the Jewish faith and follow the Old Testament or Christianity. It says, O Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will strengthen their heart. You will incline your ear to vindicate the orphan and the oppressed, so that man who is of the earth will no longer cause terror. That's Psalm 10, verses 17 through 18. I actually want to look at that psalm. Psalm 10. Oops, I'm dropping books on the floor. Psalm 10. Let's see, Psalms. Isaiah, Ezekiel, there's Psalms. Psalm 10. Wait, past that. Psalm 9, Psalm 10. Oh, it's oppression of the poor. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not at all in his thoughts. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. So it talks about the wicked. Then verse 12 through 18, it's a plea for punishment of the wicked. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up thine hand. Forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked contemn God? He hath said in his heart, thou wilt not require it. Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite, to requite it with thy hand. The poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art the helper of the fatherless. Break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. Oh, it really wants to get back, huh? Eye for an eye, really. The Lord is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his hand. Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear. That's what I just read. To judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. Wow, that's praying for God to do something, isn't it? I don't know. I think that's Old Testament justice, which is that eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And I think I'm going to say we can wish for that. But I do think that Jesus wants us to really ask for New Testament justice, which is divine justice. And it may not necessarily be an eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. It may be. I don't know. I'm not God, but I don't think we're supposed to say, okay, God, go break that person's arm. I think we're just supposed to just pray for divine justice when we feel that justice is due to us, that we've been wronged, and we need to pray for justice when you feel you've been wronged in your life. Hold on just a second. I need a tissue. don't know how to stop and start these. I need a tissue. I had to blow my nose. Okay, let's look at our Course in Miracles now. Here's an interesting one. Lesson 165. Let not my mind deny the thought of God. The thought of God created you. I'm skipping over some of this, okay? The thought of God created you. It left you not, nor have you ever been apart from it in an instant. It belongs to you. By it you live. It is your source of light, holding you one with it. And everything is one with you because it left you not. The thought of God protects you, cares for you, makes soft your resting place, and smooth your way, lighting your mind with happiness and love. Oh, see my cat. Okay, he wants to join in. He's going to knock down that painting. Let's see. The thought of God protects you, cares for you, makes soft your resting place, and smooth your way. They make me laugh. Lighting your mind with happiness and love. Eternity and everlasting life shine in your mind because the thought of God has left you not and still abides with you. That is Angel. I call him a little hellion, okay? Or MF for Mother Effer, okay? Because he's always getting into something. Oh, yeah, that's him. All right. It says here, it goes on to say, deny not heaven. It is yours today, but for the asking. Just ask for heaven. Nor need you perceive how great the gift, how changed your mind will be before it comes to you. Ask to receive, and it is given you. Just ask. Conviction lies within it. Till you welcome it as yours, uncertainty remains. Yet, God is fair. Sureness is not required to receive what only your acceptance can bestow. Ask with desire. You need not be sure that you request the only thing you want, but when you have received, you will be sure you have the treasure you have always sought. What would you then exchange for it? What would induce you now to let it fade away from your ecstatic vision? For this sight proves that you have exchanged your blindness for the seeing eyes of Christ. Your mind has come to lay aside denial and accept the thought of God as your inheritance. Accept the thought of God as your inheritance. Now is Christ's power in your mind to heal as you were healed. For now you are among the saviors of the world. Your destiny lies there and nowhere else. Practice today in hope, for hope indeed is justified. Your doubts are meaningless, for God is certain. And the thought of him is never absent. Sureness must abide within you who are host to him. This course removes all doubts which you have interposed between him and your certainty of him. We count on God to give us certainty. And in his name we practice as his word, with a capital W, as his word directs we do. His sureness lies beyond our every doubt. His love remains beyond our every fear. The thought of him is still beyond all dreams and in our minds, according to his will. Like in the Our Father, thy will be done. So let not my mind deny the thought of God. I say that page. Let not my mind deny the thought of God. from A Course in Miracles. Okay, let's pull an angel card. You know angels are around you. All of us have a guardian angel. I bet most of us have more than one. Also have guides, but usually angels are beings that have never been human. Oh, what came out? Look, immediately, all 2 cards came out again today, like yesterday. The stag, it says, trust and thrive. Look how beautiful that is, the stag. And then, she-wolf, unleash the wild within. Beautiful, she-wolf. Okay, let's look at the stag first. That was the first one that I saw, the stag. Here, no, no. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is under. These are warrior, like a, not like worried, but a W-A-R-R-I-O-R, warrior. Symbols. The stag. Trust and thrive. Message. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Wow. About this, the stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past, and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality. Maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side, with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. Now, the extended message: you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. Be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished in your life. Be proud of that. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive. Onwards and upwards. Trust and thrive. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, and the other one is she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Oh my gosh. Okay, she-wolf. Let's see where she is. Is she an animal too? Is she a warrior? She is a sacred one, the she-wolf. She's one of the sacred ones. Message. Oh, Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, I'll try that from the smoke. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. About this, she-wolf represents a shamanic archetype, and this illustration is inspired by several cultures. Depicted as half wolf and half woman, she is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd. Or, in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Go beyond boundaries. Color outside the lines. Color outside the box. Go freestyle, you know? I don't know. Just do your own thing. Don't use a coloring book. Come up with your own picture. She encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. Hey, it goes back to that be your authentic self. Be you. Be you. Extended message. You are being rewilded at this time. I've never heard that word before. Rewilded. Rewilded. Oh my gosh. Guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart. I can relate to that. I've kind of been a rebel before, many places. The part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Now is the time. You know that, you remember that Nike commercial? Like, now, do it now. Was that how it was? No, oh, it was just do it. Yeah, just do it now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or growth. Don't. The life you want is here. It's here right now. The life you want. Live it. Especially for my fellow sisters. Those who relate as feminine. The life you want, men too. The life you want is here now. Live it. Be your authentic self, okay? Be your authentic self. Be wild. Whatever that means. Just be yourself, for goodness sake. Don't be somebody's knockoff. Be yourself, for goodness sake, okay? All right, we'll do Dream Weaver's Oracle. For goodness sake, don't be somebody else. Don't be somebody's knockoff. Nobody can be a better me than me. I am me, okay? Nobody else. It's a matter of I am me and I'm myself. You go do you and I'll do me. All right? That's how I look at it. Don't think you can be a better me than me. That's audacity. For sure. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's go on here. I'm going too much. All right. Oh, goodness. Okay, 10. Look at that. All the diamonds in the sky. All the diamonds in the sky. Number 10. I don't mean to go so long. All right. The dog's whining. Hold on. Okay. He thinks there's food up here. All right. All the diamonds in the sky. Essential meaning. limitless potential and possibilities unique to you. Oh, see, we're back to unique to you. You are unique. Moving out of limiting beliefs, reaching for the stars, and trusting you will reach them. Often, the only things that separate us from the life we want to live are our beliefs and the inner stories we tell ourselves about them. Perhaps you've been conditioned, perhaps you've been conditioned to see yourself as limited, less than, unworthy. Sorry, there was a message there. Maybe you're worried about the consequences of stepping out of your comfort zone right now, for the results of your expansion may not please others. Could it be you don't know the how, so everything looks like too much work and it makes you feel discouraged? The star you're reaching for may seem out of reach for you, but if you remember you come from the stars, you will see the threads of destiny the dream weavers have placed for you to find. Dream big. And don't be afraid to be honest with yourself about what you really want to experience. As soon as you claim it, let go of your resistance to surrendering and shift from merely wanting to consciously intending. You will see the thread connecting you to the star that was there all along. Step by step, the way forward will be revealed, and the how will be in the very capable hands of the universe. Believe in the power of the divine, that it exists in all things and especially within you. Believe in yourself, and soon you will see the magic. No man-made construct can rob you of your inner light or the expression of your dreams, as they are sacred and holy. Keep going. You're on the right track. Like all the precious diamonds sparkling in the sky, this star of yours matters. The star of yours matters. You matter. Intend and surrender. I've given you some messages to think about, to reflect on, to pray about. I think the big thing, is talking about being your authentic self, surrendering to God's will. I wish you peace. Remember, you are loved. Faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. I wish you love and peace. Namaste.